Right. I guess you butthead.
I'll be the butthead. What's up, y'all? It's Beavis, Butthead, and Fresh here. So today we're talking about hydroponics. If you guys are new here, we do this every other Sunday, about an hour, and we try to talk about hydroponics, answer any questions. So Tampa finally woke up so we can put together Fresh can help her with her hydroponic system. So, let's welcome in Tampa and Fresh.
Hi.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Howdy, Renaissance and Psalms and Rob and everybody.
Hey.
So I told her to try to fill the water up beforehand.
Yes. I think I overfilled it.
Oh, but wait a minute. She got to put that pump in. So does she have to empty out the water?
The pump wasn't already in there?
No. Where the pump at? Is this the pump?
See, y'all's is different than mine.
What's this, Miss T?
Oh, no, that's the light. That's the back of that's for the light in the back of the device.
There's something in there with a plug.
Yeah, there's
that's the
gonna be 2 plugs. So the pump should already be in there. Yeah. That's the power source.
There should be something in there. Is there like a little pump inside
in the very bottom?
It made me fill the thing up with water. Now go get one of them cups.
No, you ain't got to take the water out.
No, because I overfilled it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Get one of them red cups. Mm-hmm. It's something that's already in there because that's what this is attached to.
Okay, then that's the pump.
Yeah, the pump. Right there by you. Mm-hmm. The cup on the bed. Okay.
Welcome in, everybody. We're going to attempt to help Tampa set up.
Hey, Gardner.
Let it be known. I don't want nobody screaming through the cameras.
Okay. I'm going to show you what I got going on. Go get the cup. So far, we still doing good over here. Okay, where we at? Okay.
I've been waiting to see yours, Miss T.
We trying over here. So my tomatoes are like way up here. And
oh, wow.
I'm still waiting to see the bulb. My little gem lettuce. I don't know. That's what we got so far. And then we got the oregano.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Good.
Well, thank you, girl. What's yours look like?
Well, those seeds that I put in the big arrow garden that I have germinated. Even the 3 or 4 year old dwarf seeds I had that I didn't know the name of, they germinated. Let's see if I can get y'all close enough to where you can see it. Can you see it?
Oh, let me put you bigger. Hey, Shawnee and Drell and Jay-Z.
Hey, y'all. But yep, that's the yellow, I believe it was called yellow dwarf pear that I got on the Big A online. And this one is the Tiny Tim.
Okay.
And so they've germinated and got a little height on them. I'm gonna raise this light up. That's why I put it in this one, because that yellow pear dwarf is gonna get super tall.
So what's the point of the what is that? Some netting at the top?
There? Oh yeah, that's just supports for when they get taller, so they won't flop over.
Okay.
So I can take it on and off if I need it. So yeah, it comes on and off.
Awesome. That's not. Did you make that yourself or you bought it?
Oh no, it came. This is like one of the top of the line kind of systems.
Top of the line.
That's why I was so happy when Fire got it for me for our anniversary. So
sweet.
Yeah. And then, but for the basil took his last breath the other day. I had sprayed it with the Captain Jack and it worked, but I must have missed some under the leaves. So we are starting over with that. So let's see if y'all can see this. So we're back to square one. I wasn't trying to fight no bugs. It's too easy to start over again.
Okay.
So we got the and I have the tomato plants over here. I have to worry about those little white flies that spread to them. So we're starting from scratch. Got the dome zone, and I'm doing a few less basil plants, just so I can, if I have to fight some again, so I can see, because it kind of got like a little bit of a jungle up around here. So, but yeah, we started the basil over. So I hope to see something out of that in a day or two. And as far as the sprouts, I bought some more seeds.
Wow.
So this one, I bought some radish seeds, which is so funny. My family is laughing at me because I can't stand radish, but I love these sprouts.
We got F. Smith in the background too. She's looking beautiful. Hey, F. Smith.
Good morning, everyone.
Look at her sprouts that she got. You see them? Well, hold on. Let me put it back. So
these are the radish. They're ready to basically wash off and put in the fridge.
So you put those on like salads?
Mm-hmm. Well, lately, I put the radish on a burger and it was bomb. And used like a lettuce substitute, basically. And then I bought some broccoli seeds, and they were the first to germinate this time. And I mean, they are some go-getters. And I found that these are good, like if you have joint problems, broccoli is good for joint problems, and particularly broccoli sprouts, because it's just now germinated, so it has all the goodness in it still. And when you consume this, it'll help joint pain, body aches, all that kind of stuff like that. So I worked in the yard yesterday, and I can attest that does help get rid of those body aches.
Okay, I'll be there in about a month. I'll be picking some of that up.
Yeah. This is so easy, Miss T. You can do this one. Okay. And the lentils, we got the lentils. This has been my favorite out of all of them. Surprisingly, this is just organic lentils out of my cabinet. And so this time I liked them so much, I did 3 batches. I'm going to do some soup later on today with the sprouted lentils. And I'm giving the sunflower seeds one more try again. They didn't sprout too well, but they're coming on through. I still don't know. I've just been snacking on these. I don't really know what to do with these as far as the flavor. I can't pair it with anything in my head. But the lentils, the sprouted lentils are good with whatever you would do with lentils. I like to make soups with like curry and coconut milk in it. And chicken or vegetarian if I'm depending on how I'm feeling. So, but yeah, the sprouts are doing well.
That might have to be my next venture, learning how to sprout. I can do that one.
Yeah, it's super easy. Really, all you do, you don't even have to, as long as you get a jar with a lid and you can get something, whatever has some mesh on it, if it's a plastic colander or whatever, you can cut that out and use that. I bought these online, and you can just stick it in a bowl. I bought the little stands to go with it, but you can just stick it in a bowl as long as you wet it twice a day and then let it drain out and put it under a light. The sprouts will grow on their own.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so that's my update. How you doing, Tampa?
I've been doing that a lot, kicking myself out. I'm excited.
Oh, Tampa.
I'm like the kid at the first day of spring, science class. Like, I don't want to do this.
Girl, I've been there.
I'm like, how you get this piece on now?
Hold on. Before we help Tampa, we're gonna help Tampa today. We gotta see how F. Smith is doing. How you doing, F. Smith? What's yours look like?
Oh, I'm doing good. I hope everybody's doing fine this morning.
You look beautiful.
So I'm gonna turn my. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's springtime. It's my birthday month. I decided to do something different.
Okay now.
So I'm gonna turn my computer around. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Oh, that's looking good.
Okay. It's gonna be you in a minute.
So what I have here? This is the basic. So keep it back tall again.
Okay, basic.
I chopped it down a lot, and this one here. And chopped it down a whole lot, like way down here, and so the whole thing growing and producing. And I've been eating off of that. This one here is the little gem lettuce.
Oh, we got the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, and the last time that we were online, we were meeting, it was like down in the little cup. So that was just 2 weeks of growth here. It's just really gotten big. And I took off several leaves yesterday and put it in my on my sandwich. And then I don't know if you guys can see this here in the back. I'm gonna lift it up though. And this is the what is this? This is the tiny. Is it the but it's lettuce anyway. Tiny Tim, tiny somebody. But it's looking really good. Not that tiny. Nice structure and everything. Oh, so let me see. Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
It's a jungle down there. I have to look that up and see
I'm
what's
sure to
going
let
on.
mine out the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right here I got some basil, large leaf basil. Just taking its time. I see some mold growing around there. Is some mold growing on there? Do I need to clean that off of there or just let it go?
The mold shouldn't hurt anything.
Okay. I don't like the way the leaves look. Some of them look kind of yellow, but oh well. And then growing corn salad. So it has germinated. And so hopefully,
Corn salad.
yeah, and this is right here. So you can kind of do his thing. But it's looking good. So I'm happy.
So F. Smith and Fresh, are y'all ready to help Tampa? Because she doing the more than what I was doing when I first started. Okay.
Yeah.
You got set her up for one.
Actually, Miss T, you're gonna be the expert more so than anyone because you got the same one that she has, the same hydroponic system.
Oh Lord, I gotta be nice and help Tampa. Tampa, you muted. I can't unmute you.
Yeah.
Because I was saying I've seen things that people didn't need to hear me say.
Lord.
Okay, she ain't sugar and spice like y'all think. She ain't sugar and spice and everything like. So yeah, I don't even remember. So
Oh, I got that part. Can y'all see it? I got it.
Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Now I got to figure out the rest of it.
You got to put
plug in.
I got it plugged in.
Plant food, A and B.
Well, she don't need to get to that part yet. So the peroxide, you got to get a bowl, and this is what G-Mom was saying, which helped out a lot.
I don't think she got
Get a little bowl and put your sponges in there, and put just a little bit of peroxide in there to sterilize everything.
Come out this.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some peroxide in the cans.
Well, put it in the water, right?
I put mine
in the water.
Okay, so which one I need to do?
Talk to them down there. I didn't peroxide mine. I don't.
Oh, you didn't peroxide yours, Miss T?
Okay. Really? I took a bowl of water. Oh, I took a bowl of water and put peroxide in the water, and then stuck those sponges in there and let them soak.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
Okay, so take a bowl, put some peroxide in, and then put some sponges in there.
And some water.
Okay.
Peroxide in water. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Go ask Tim for some
Miss
peroxide.
T, you say you didn't use peroxide.
I was ready to get her done.
It's not a major requirement. When I first did mine, mine grew fine without it, but it's an extra measure to sterilize things so fungus or mold or whatever won't grow in there. So the sponges are probably clean and fine, but it's also good to clean out the system. I used to clean it out with alcohol, but Miss G-Mama was saying that alcohol is a residue. So
they said it's not a requirement. So if you don't have peroxide, it's fine. We can move. I still have plants.
Oh, I froze.
Yeah, they're still going. Whenever you get some, I think what I'm gonna start doing, because I did see a little bit of stuff on the side, I'm gonna drop a couple of drops of peroxide in there every so often.
Tampa, are you listening? She ain't paying me no attention.
But if she has the bowl with the water in it, just soak the sponges in there so they won't float, because they're gonna need to get absorb some water so they can just go right on down into the little cups.
Okay.
I was saying if you don't happen to have any peroxide, it's fine.
No, because McKen's over here acting like she can't hear me. So I got a cup with some water in it. So put 4 in there.
Well, yeah. How many holes is in your hydroponic system?
I don't have holes,
Yeah,
but I.
Wow. Oh, you got a hole, girl. But we
all got a hole.
I got 8 of them.
8 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you can't fill every hole.
I know my Renaissance set told me do 4 and space them out.
4 is safe and kind of space them apart.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
This is something I learned with this type of system. Whatever you do, don't plant anything near where you got to pour the water in, because you got to fight to try to pour it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely don't plant it near wherever the hole is where you pour the water. Don't plant anything there.
So Renaissance said, Tampa, does the top go on before the light or after? Hold it up closer so I can see if it's an opening or
put this light back on. Oh, let me turn my laptop.
Tampa got like, bless your little heart. Bless your little heart. Bless it, baby.
Okay. Can you make me big, Miss T?
I'm gonna be nice today. There we go.
See? And then this supposed to go on like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. It just that looks like you might need to turn it around because the cord is supposed to fit exactly on in the back. You see where it has the grooves on that little plate you have?
It's in there.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
just want to turn the plate to where the cord will fit down on top of it nicely.
Yeah, I got it on there. I just put it on there so y'all can see that's the right way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like you got it.
Now I just need to figure out the other part.
Okay, so what's next for Tampa?
And did you so the next are the little cups, the little white things. Do you have some white things in your bag? They're like little, what do they call them? Baskets.
Yeah. That.
So don't just count out 4 of those and put them where you want.
And again, don't put it near where you're gonna be putting the water in. You're gonna have to like put some water in. I put my water in over here on the edge. Matter of fact, she's looking a little low now. These plants be thirsty.
True. Yeah. I just put some water in here the other day.
Yeah, the bigger they get, they're gonna drink more water, and that's when it's time to prune those roots, like G Mama was saying.
Okay.
So Miss T, it's probably time for you to trim your roots since yours is so big.
So I trim it.
Yeah, mine is like real long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm getting water
Like
everywhere. I'm making a mess.
That's it.
So
where you gonna put the water in?
The front hole, which is this one.
Okay.
It should. There's a designated.
Oh, I got it. It's right here.
Yeah. So yeah, just don't plant anything near that. I mean, you can if you want to, but it got on my nerves trying to fight to pour water in the hydroponic system with that basil because it was so close to where you supposed to pour the water in.
So can I put more than 4, or is it not recommended to put more than 4?
It's not recommended. Even though they give you that many, it's too much competition with the plants in there. So and you know the roots are going to take over, and it's going to be hard to keep up with. And you don't want those roots to get down in the pump because it's going to gum it up.
Okay.
Look at Cropper talking about what? Look at that. It's finally growing.
So right here.
Super doodle.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what I do?
So your sponges, do they look like they've absorbed all the water?
They wet.
Okay.
This language here.
Wet.
Okay.
Okay.
My bad.
I think she ready.
Okay, she's ready.
Come on, the kids.
Tampa's over there with that wet. We setting her up. We setting her up for success.
But yeah, just stick your sponges in there, and then after that you want to decide what seeds you want to use.
My library seeds.
What seed you gonna put in? And Cropper, it's Tampa doing it. It's Tampa. How you doing?
Oh, that went in there really easy.
Wow. Can you please pick some better language?
Oh my!
This is what I'm doing.
It's a slippery slope.
Okay.
Once we go there,
Miss T started. Okay.
Oh wow!
Now, put the seat. Do I put this in that thing? Can I go and put that in the water?
yeah, go ahead and put it in there because you kind of want it steady for when you drop the seeds in.
Bam.
Yeah.
What's those little things called? The Tampa, you got some little pliers. What's those called for the seeds to put into the?
Oh, the tweezers.
Tweezers.
The tweezers.
I just
Drop
I didn't
them
even
in.
use those tweezers.
I was Cropper, you need to stop. I didn't want to highlight
I know. Oh my gosh.
While we wait on Tampa to tell us what 4 seeds she's gonna plant, how often do you guys give your plants food?
Basically every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing
on the bottom. So actually, this live is a good reminder to feed the plants.
So Keisha's asking about my basil. Hold on, Tampa. I just want to answer her question. So I failed.
Oh, that looks good.
Thank you, girl. If it wasn't for fresh, I was gonna abort mission and keep on going on with life. Let's see, go ahead and do it over again. So I got some orange hat tomatoes, the little gem, lettuce, and I have oregano. Now that's what I got going on.
That's good. That looks real good.
Thank you, girl. So Tampa, what you growing this go around? Tampa.
I'm looking at my berry seeds.
Okay.
I got some cilantro.
Okay. Do you like cilantro?
I like anything that's green.
No, that's a lie.
Yes, it do. I rarely eat meat, boo-boo.
Wow.
I got some lettuce, some cilantro. I was looking for some cherry tomatoes or something small. I don't got nothing.
What kind of lettuce do you have? Do you have any like leaf lettuce?
Yeah, this right here is leaf lettuce.
Which one is that? Is that
what?
I know everybody. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, the lettuce. Yeah,
that might be a good one.
I'm trying to grow some of that out in the garden.
It's gonna form a ball or anything. You want a loose leaf lettuce.
Okay. Now here go a lettuce. I don't know what it is, but see.
Okay. Leaf lettuce.
Never heard of that one, but if they're saying leaf lettuce, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, that's the library lettuce.
Okay.
Library been hooking you up. Okay.
Yeah, I need to check my local library, see if they got
they
seeds.
starting back Monday, giving the seeds out. The band is gonna strike again.
Okay.
I don't know what else. I don't got no small tomatoes. I was trying to grow a salad.
Okay. Do you have any like dwarf tomatoes or anything?
Nah, they just give you regular tomatoes.
Okay.
I got some. Oh, what about the cherry tomato?
If it's indeterminate and doesn't say specifically dwarf, then yeah, that's probably gonna get big. Because even the dwarf I have gets rather big.
So Keisha, I'm just trying to answer your question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. So Keisha, I had to RIP my first batch because I wasn't familiar. I didn't know I had to keep giving her food every couple weeks. So that whole first batch RIP, it was growing, but then it RIP. So we're trying again. I'm gonna try the basil again, but yeah, I'm learning. I still have seeds.
It said this variety is determinate.
It still might grow too big for that system.
I think so.
Yeah, even determinate will still be a nice size. If you
it does well in containers.
Yeah, but even in containers, it has to say specifically dwarf for a hydroponic system.
Oh,
Because even this dwarf I have here got about 2 feet, 3 feet tall. So that's why I'm trying to tiny Tim, because that's supposed to stay. I don't think it's supposed to get past the foot, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, see, I don't got any dwarf seeds.
Yeah.
Did you get some from G Mama?
Nope. So
yeah, you can just go.
Can I just grow it and then harvest it before it get too big?
Yeah, you can definitely. Actually, I'm gonna maybe try to get another system so you can start that tomato in there and then transplant it and put it on your porch or something. Mm-hmm. Put it in a pot,
container.
Put it in a container, or even in the area you're at now. So, yep.
Y'all just constantly insulting me. What porch I got?
Don't know.
Outside the door.
I don't got a porch.
Outside the door or something.
Front door.
I don't got a porch.
Okay, so she has the lettuce. Okay, so what else you say you had?
I got lettuce. I was looking for some. I got cilantro. I might just need to do the basil.
So cilantro and basil look like what she's gonna have to go with for now.
Yeah, cilantro, basil, and lettuce that you can do those. Yep.
Can I do a radish?
That's
cilantro, basil, and lettuce. Okay.
You can do radishes hydroponically, but it's a little trickery to that. So I wouldn't try that your first time out.
What about
don't radish grow underground? Aren't they like a root type of vegetable?
They are, but I've recently seen videos where people have learned to grow them in hydroponic systems. So it's possible, but you gotta make it so the radish will produce.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a headache.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head on David's comment regarding growing tomatoes in 5-gallon buckets. I do that too. I have them like in the raised garden, and I do it in buckets as well.
I got the 4 I'm gonna do, and I ain't gonna worry about no more.
So Renaissance said, how about that bok choy?
Oh yeah, she can do bok choy too. Yep.
I don't think I got no bok choy.
You got some bok choy.
I know, but it's so many boxes of seeds. I ain't trying to look through all that.
Okay, so what 4 are you gonna do, Tampa?
I'm gonna do parsley, basil, the lettuce, and those little cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
That's about all. Can I put a cucumber in there?
No. It's straight for outdoors. I guess you could.
Transplant it outside. No, it's gonna be
okay. So
unless you have a really huge system, I guess that could support something like that. But no, not with what we got.
Got that. So I'll just do those 4. Okay. So now what I'm supposed to do? Take a seed and put it in there.
2. It's always good to put 2 and just drop it in the hole where the sponge is. You want to try to get it exactly in the hole of the sponge.
Go give me some tweezers.
Yeah, Cropper said no to the cucumbers and Devorah. I just recently came like about the last 5 years ago. Like, Swiss chard ain't bad.
Yeah, Swiss chard. Well, I've never even thought about trying Swiss chard. I have that out in the yard, but that would probably do well too.
I like me some Swiss chard.
Okay. Really good.
Not herbs.
Give me my other container, Mackenzie.
In a grid down.
Let me see if I find some bok choy.
Y'all understand that comment?
What?
Yeah, when the grid goes down, she needs food and not herbs to eat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just starting her off.
Them right there. Let me see if I got some bok choy in there.
Yeah, it's just the start.
Why do you need that?
Because my Renaissance grandmama said I need.
Yeah, but your gift is here. I gotta go pick that up after the live.
Why ain't that so nice?
It is. Even though I think about you all the time, I still love you.
That sounds good, Keisha.
Okay, I got this.
Can we open one?
There you go. Did you do that?
Oh, yeah.
That does sound good.
So do that instead of the lettuce.
I would do that instead of the tomato.
Tomatoes. Yeah, I was about to say that too.
I like tomatoes.
I think that tomato's gonna get out of hand on you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do that instead of the tomatoes.
Can I put them?
Campbell's always going above and beyond. Above and
Can I open one?
Mackenzie, no, you cannot open anything up in here.
You get the tweezers, ma'am.
Huh?
Gotta
What
learn
is
to
this,
support it.
Campbell?
Supporting.
If it hits the fan, we still have wild foods to eat.
Yeah, you can go forage wherever you may be.
Okay. I got them. Kale gonna be too big, right?
Girl, you got your 4, okay?
Well, I only got 3 because I put the tomatoes back.
Swiss chard, the lettuce, the parsley.
And cilantro.
No, I just got basil. I put the celestial
Basil's
back.
good. That's
Basil
what,
and
yeah,
cilantro is good.
I love basil and hydroponic systems.
Yeah, I got basil. But sweet. It's this one.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
sweet thyme. That's nice.
Yeah, you can do the kale too if you wanted to. It just depends on the kale. If it's like red Russian or dwarf.
This say dwarf blue, dwarf somebody.
Oh, that might be a good one. Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's up to you.
you got your 4.
Got my 4.
Actually, that
Okay.
mix might be a nice mixed salad because you don't always have to have lettuce to have a salad. That's why I'm doing the sprouts. I'm gonna do that. Cut up some cucumber and tomato, and the sprouts are gonna be the lettuce.
Oh, cool.
Are you gonna put 2 in each hole?
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, pause.
Toes.
Miss T, don't you have a pause paddle? Where's your pause
I
paddle?
do.
This Sarah gets your balls out.
Sarah's happy hives. Her and her husband made me so many.
These seem so little.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what-
what
yeah.
Yes, they are tiny.
So do I just put 2 of them in here because I can't hardly see them?
Mommy, can
We're
I
just
see
trying to
it?
get as little as possible and put it in the
Why
hole.
are they so
Yeah.
small?
Because you don't want to put too many seeds in the actual holes because you're gonna have to cut them out. If all of them sprout, then you're gonna have to cut 1 or 2 out. But it's always good to use 2 because one of your seeds might be dead. So if you just put 1, you just waited all that time for nothing.
Okay. Can you move back, please? Thank you, ma'am. Y'all talk to somebody else. I got to get my body up.
Yeah. That girl over there naked.
I am not.
Don't call her out, Miss T. Don't call her out.
Okay.
No, I ain't sitting up here no naked. She tripping. How you turn the light
What's
on?
right there?
So you're gonna try trimming those roots today, Miss T?
Why you turn it on?
No, absolutely not. We got a Indiana meet and greet, and then I'm gonna hang out with my daughter before she gets back on the road from school. So it'll probably be tomorrow.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, F. Smith did it the other week. She went in like a G.
Let me see how.
Backed him right off.
Can I touch?
I'm scared to lift mine. Let's see here. Let's see. Ooh.
Well, yeah, lift the individual tomato. Yeah. It's probably time for it to be trimmed.
See, it was fun until y'all started talking about trimming. Oh,
Yeah, all you gotta do is just hack that off.
Ooh, they are long. Yeah. So just cut this bottom part.
Yep. Just hack it off.
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
Why is the thing?
Yeah, it's like feel like touching sea moss or something. Okay. Oh, I can't get it back in. We got a little problem.
You might have to hack it off then.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm not ready. I ain't got no scissors and nothing. Get back in there.
Can you
There
put
you
it in the hole?
go. Okay. There we go. I can smell it though. It does smell tomatoey.
Yeah.
On the side.
Tell little sis I said
Supposed to go on those
we're getting ready. We're gonna go to Ulta before we go get Tampa's gift.
Oh, snap a doodle.
It sounds like it. What is it? Okay, MJ Gardner. Yes, it sounds like you need to start a new one.
Okay, that's what you do, girl. Swiss chard. All right.
Carol, the girl manager, never have clothes on. When
Yeah.
Tampa said, I gotta get up.
That's
Right up, Carol, the girl manager.
What's these for?
Don't.
What is
Oh,
that?
Have you got
Oh, the domes.
Yeah, they're the domes. So after you get your seeds in, then you're gonna put that little sticker on top of the little basket. There should be some stickers in your bag.
After you put the seeds in the hole, yeah.
Some of these.
Mm-hmm.
So those basically block out a lot of that light, so your sponge won't get all moldy on top. So you want to put those on whatever baskets you have over there.
Ooh, when I lifted up that the roots or whatever, I got a whiff of tomatoes or something. Yeah.
Your tomato is tomatoing.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it look like it might be getting any flowers on there? You see any little growth that might look a little different than the leaves or something?
I see one possible right there.
It should be soon. If it's that size, it should be soon.
She's a little hairy.
Okay.
If I'm putting the little stickers on there, then what is supposed to go?
Out in the garden.
I don't use any sticks.
Oh.
Yeah. Out in the
I
garden.
didn't know I didn't figure out where they were supposed to go either. So I know some people do use those sticks. Either I just let them grow up and try to remember what I planted, or either you can use a Sharpie and just write on the top what it is. But I didn't even worry about it. I just threw the seeds in them. But yeah, I don't know how people stick in there.
I didn't get any of those in my little
I didn't either. But I'm planting all basil, so I wasn't really worried about it.
Okay, yeah. I had these little tabs that you write on to tell you, and I just put them like on the side, like these little deals here. And that kind of tells me what's going on in each of these little pods here.
The little middle that comes off of the sticker, the middle part. That's what that is.
Yeah. No, it was a separate sheet. It was a separate sheet. And it has on there, like you can write the name of whatever. This is faded out, and the date that you planted the seed.
Okay. Yeah, yours a little fancier. Ours didn't come with all that, but I imagine you can get like those. If you have any of those like labels, those file labels that you can get at like Dollar Tree or whatever, you can get one of those and write on there if you really want to label it. But I don't know how people stick those sticks in. I don't know how they. I've heard people do it, but I don't know how.
There should be little circles on top to stick the labels. Oh yeah, I do got the little. Okay, yeah, ours have these little circles on the side. Thank you, Renaissance. I've been having this for so long. I didn't even know that. Good morning, G Mama. Question: when do you clean the hydroponic unit?
Is it in there?
I don't clean it. For mine, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, keep those roots trimmed. If you keep the light out of there, then mold and bacteria are gonna grow. So that's the main thing. But if you want, you can drop a couple of drops of peroxide in there if you start to see, bacteria or mold build up. But I think if you keep the roots trimmed, keep it fed, not overfeed it, that will also cause mold and bacteria to possibly multiply in there. I don't think you really need to clean it.
Can I see?
Well, I take that back. Now for you, JK Gardner, since you are about to harvest yours, when you want to clean it out, then take out everything, put in the peroxide, wipe out the hydroponic system with hydroperoxide and water, and then clean it out when you're starting it over. But while the plants are growing in it, there shouldn't be any need to clean it out.
What up, Breedy? Broke farmer. It's been 20 years.
Hey, bro.
We got Tampa growing. Did you get
Dad?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just got excited.
What's this for? Fresh.
Okay, so that is where you don't have any baskets. So wherever, you know, the other holes that aren't filled with a basket, you'll want to put those caps on it. That will also help keep the light out of the bottom.
Like this.
Okay.
Because the more light gets down there, then the roots are going to turn green and form algae, and that's what you're trying to avoid. That's when stuff gets nasty. It's not going to hurt the plant or the I don't know how about the pump, but that's when it gets icky. So you want to keep as much light off of the roots as possible.
Okay, so G Mama's saying like in between each grow, 3-6 months, clean it out. So yeah. Let me see.
I squeezed the thing so they could fit in the hole.
I didn't even know G Mama came in here. G Mama.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama.
G Mama. Okay, Tampa. So where you at now? You got the seeds in the holes?
Hey, Sarah.
No.
How's your holes, Tampa? How's your holes?
I know. Is
Are the
this a
holes
seed?
filled?
That's how the seed's supposed to look.
Yeah,
It looks like it.
looks like it.
What is that?
How would your name Tampa's Creek Homestead? You're not familiar with what a seed? You know what? I'm gonna shut up. Let me mute myself.
Please do. Please do.
Homesteading is in the name.
I'm learning just like you will. Well, you done learned before I did.
Which envelope did you get that one out of?
The seed came out.
Oh Lord, have mercy. So
Bye.
okay. Any other questions? Let's see.
All right, I got that seed in there.
How many more you got to go?
One.
Okay.
One more. This one is Swiss chard. Swiss chard.
I'll be able to get some of that Swiss too when you get it growing.
All righty, girl. You can have it all because I can't chew lettuce.
See, you said you like anything green. So
Pause.
Think about Swiss chard. It is good to cook. I've done that, like scramble some eggs and then chopped it up, cooked it with.
Thank you, Fresh. You are so helpful. I so appreciate you.
anyway, said we're gonna talk about them holes again, and then Broke might be growing some. Anybody have a promo code for a hydroponic kit? And what's up, Pink Hibiscus?
Oh, not yet.
Good morning.
And the last one is the leaf lettuce.
Y'all already know, Denny. I know. They asked about the pause paddle. It's over there in the office.
I got one. I don't know where it's at though.
Like Pink Hibiscus.
The Swiss chard melts in your mouth.
I might have to grow. Well, I'm growing some out in the garden if the rabbits don't get to it. Before I do.
Lord.
These things are so little.
I can't tell you what I'm thinking.
Whatever, Miss T.
Yeah, where is your paddle?
Okay, over there get the paddle.
Yeah, on your. You might have to spank yourself with that paddle.
You know, bro, because of you, like now when I see lettuce, I'm like, I don't even want lettuce on my salad. I want something different.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has no flavor, no nutritional value, Miss T. I was like, you're absolutely right. I just drain my lettuce with ranch and everything else on my salad. I don't even pay attention to the actual taste of lettuce. I was like, it doesn't really have a taste. It's just water.
It's water.
Water.
It depends on the lettuce. Some lettuce has a good flavor, but a lot of everything you can store does not.
Let me see, Sarah. Yeah, you definitely have to try some Swiss chard. Have you started your channel yet? We're still praying every night.
Like you got
Thank
glasses.
you.
We pray.
All right, I'm done with that part.
No, I haven't, bro.
Miss Smith.
I don't know.
I'm not talking
We'll
to
see
T.
what's up.
Okay, I got that done. Now what?
So have you put the stickers on yet or no?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. And
Have you labeled?
oh, were you gonna label or
I labeled them.
okay? And so now you got to put that little humidity dome on top, and then you're done. At least with that part of it.
Is it gonna sit on there?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna sit on there. You want it to sit on there until the seed germinates, and then once the seed germinates, then you'll take the humidity dome off.
Okay, look at Tampa. Oh, snap.
Tampa.
Yay.
Homestead, Tampa's
Gonna be a homestead one day if it don't kill me.
It will. It'll come.
All right, I got that on there.
Okay, and now you want to take your plant food and I can't remember the measurements with you. Do you remember? But you got to put some water in that plant food and get
I
it.
gotta put water in both of these.
Mm-hmm. Get it liquefied and shake it up. You got to sit there and shake it for about a minute or two.
No, you don't put water in that's the food.
Yeah,
but it's still dry. You remember initially we put water in that bottle?
Oh yeah, okay, my bad.
Y'all done lost me.
Yeah, just you got to fill that.
What my instructions is?
So
Mama
said
in the bottle and get it to the top, and then shake it.
Okay, how far I supposed to put the water to?
To that top line right there before it gets to the cap. I think that's where I put mine.
Yeah. I filled it up pretty much.
Yeah, it's up to the top.
Give me that water.
Overfill it till pours out, but just to that.
I don't have my bottle. So.
Over there.
Absolutely incorrect. Lettuce does have nutrients. As a matter of fact, the darker the lettuce, the more nutrients.
Okay.
Bro gave me just regular lettuce, iceberg lettuce. Just iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, iceberg don't have too much flavor, but I like anything like red or with green and with the red speckles.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Bro never offered to help me. He ain't never offered to help me.
What happens when you overfill it?
You don't want to. I mean, it's gonna pour out, so you don't want to just fill it to the top, but not
overfilled it. So just pull some of it out.
Just work with what you got.
Just work with what you got.
Yeah, put the cap back on.
I just overfilled that.
It's not gonna hurt anything if you overfilled it. I just didn't want it to pour out all over you.
Good morning, Sarah.
Plants growing, so wait 3 to 6 months, prune the roots, clean with peroxide, and replace the plants. Sorry to harp on the. It's okay. That's what Fresh is here for.
Now, I'm not the expert now. I know some things, but G Mama is the expert. My grandma.
I think I would prune the roots as needed, instead of them waiting 3 to 6 months to prune them. I would prune them, when they get to be too long. And
yeah, you need to check out your roots sooner than that.
Yeah.
I would wait that. You don't have to wait that long. Those roots can stand pruning whenever they need it. But the main thing too, you don't want to wait too long because it's gonna get down in that filter, and you don't want it to get down in the pump. Excuse me. I wanted to get down in the pump because then you got to take everything apart and try to clean all that out, and that's just not good.
I am absolutely not the teacher. I'm just the BSer up here on the panel. Especially when it comes to Tampa, just like a certain nerve just gets you.
First of all, don't hate.
Shake it, baby. Shake
it, mama. Shake it, baby.
Like a bartender, okay?
There you go.
Shake it like a Polaroid.
Okay, like a Polaroid picture.
Okay, now it's shooking.
It's still rattling.
It has to dissolve.
Yeah, you gotta shake it till it dissolves and you don't hear it anymore.
This maracas.
And we can get exercise.
Remember, kids are shaking. Your arms younger than mine.
I believe all green leaf lettuce has no nutritional value. Nathan.
How long do I shake it?
So how long do
night?
Just light on?
Not a thing.
The light will turn itself on and off depending on what you set it on. So
all vegetables.
Yeah, for yours, set it on vegetables.
Yeah.
And if the pump light ain't on, then hit that as well. And it should turn itself on and off when need be.
Do you supposed to hear the pump?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear no pump.
Well, do you feel it? Is it vibrating? Is it?
Yeah, if you don't hear it, I would go ahead and just hit the pump button anyway, just to get it started, and it should, set itself how it needs to go.
Is the base vibrating?
Nope.
Oh Lord! You got it plugged in?
Yeah, the light's
plugged in.
Yeah. Well,
On the top it's got vegetable. Do I hit the thing that say water?
There's a button that says water.
Really?
But yeah, the main thing is that there's 2 plugs in the back.
It's vibrating now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all's is a little different than mine, so.
Okay, give it to me. It's dissolved.
Okay.
Now, I'm ready.
That head lettuce is another type of. Okay. All right.
So basically, you want to fill that little cap up to the top line of each solution and pour it into the reservoir.
Can I do it?
Can you do what? Make a mess? Like I did.
Everybody, please do your own research. Yes, this is, I failed the first go around. This is my second attempt. So, this is fresh starting back over too, I believe.
Yeah. I got white flies, so I had to start over.
Yep, and then F. Smith, we lost what was it? What's it called? Corn
It was
salad?
a corn salad. Yeah, it was growing really nice, and then it just bit the dust.
Yeah, so
but this basil has been happy. Yeah, I mean, very happy.
Yeah. No, bro,
I'm
it
ready
doesn't
to
taste water at all. It tastes just, like any other vegetable. Actually, when I grew the yellow pear tomatoes a couple of years ago, those were some of the best tasting tomatoes I've ever had. So that's why I was excited to grow them again. So no water taste.
Rob and Keisha said, "Do not drink Nathan. Don't drink it, Tampa. Don't drink it." Oh, don't be doing that to G Mama.
I didn't bump my head. I might act slow sometimes, but I ain't drinking this stuff.
No.
I haven't tasted anything. Does hydroponics taste watery?
Yeah,
no, basil doesn't taste watery or anything. I mean, it tastes just like the basil that I would grow out of my garden. Smells like it. It looks like it. It's just nice thick stem on here and everything.
And I'm finding if I have my garden out there, and that's nice, but I'm finding I have
really nice
basil. I just pick that and use it. It's so convenient to have it in the house. So I experiment and use it with anything. And with the sprouts too, they're just so readily available, sitting right there in my kitchen window. So I'm like, oh, let me try this. So I find I'm eating vegetables even more. Having the garden is nice, but having them right beside you in the kitchen is even better.
Mm-hmm. Renaissance wants to know, give her a recap of how you got the white flies.
Well, someone set a house plant right beside my hydroponic system and didn't realize they didn't need to do that. And I think I ended up getting white flies. That's happened before when I had the basil a couple years ago in my other system. I set some potatoes or with some onions beside the system. And before you know it, I ended up getting, I don't even remember what basil years ago, but that's another important thing. I wouldn't set anything near your systems, even house plants, anything like that. Kind of have them off to themselves.
Taste the flavors.
Okay.
What's up, Jaggeroni?
Hey, J3.
Well, it's done.
All right, girl.
Awesome.
Yay! Yay!
Good job, Tampa.
She already gave us some food and everything, so she's good to go.
So then now you wait, and you want to keep an eye on it every day. And time you see that first little sprout come out, you want to take that little humidity dome off and just save it, put it back in your bag because you can use it again later.
So how often do you supposed to put water in there?
When it needs it, you want to keep an eye on the level. Right now, it's not going to go down too fast because the plants first sprout, they're not going to drink up that much water. But the bigger they get, they're going to drink water faster.
Okay. Well,
and I realized that. I realized that when I let mine get too low, like mine is at 2.5 liters, I'm going to get ready to put some more water in here because when I had that corn salad the last time, it was down about this low, and that's when the corn salad just started shriveling up and dying and going away.
Everybody give a round of applause for Tampa. She did it.
Yay, Tampa.
She did it.
Yeah, Mackenzie.
Now see, and I like y'all systems. That's where I like y'all systems better because y'all have like you can see that little window in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is just in the top, so I have to kind of stay up on top of it and check inside, which I don't like. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do like this little window here. So once we get off the live, I'm gonna add some more water in mine.
Okay. Yeah, that's keep an eye on that window too.
So G Mama says soil is more valuable, but hydroponics is readily available.
Plug my tablet up.
Hydroponics is like fast food of the gardening community. I like that. You know, I'm impatient, so yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, definitely. It's real, especially if you don't have a lot of space or you know, you want something quickly, you know, hydroponics is the way to go, especially just to get your feet wet and get to growing something. I think it's a good way to go. And the sprouts too. So I'm kind of geeked about the sprouts. The sprouts are even easier than the hydroponics, which I'm really glad I tried to get those started too. I think that's going to be a constant from now on. It's just too easy not to do.
If the water gets too low, it's not reaching the basket.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to my corn salad I had before. Because it was doing well, and then after a while, I just kept putting water in there, and it didn't make it.
Yeah, and I think it will weaken the plants too, because you know that's what it's living on, that water, and if it gets too low, I think you're going to weaken them.
Okay.
So, does Miss J.K. Gardner have a channel? Did not know that, because I remember you was telling her about the cleaning. I was like, how do you know what she got? How did she... Okay,
she didn't said it in the chat though. I'm trying to keep up with the comments this time.
When is the start?
Yeah, I'm frozen.
Tampa, do you have any other questions? Okay, she ain't paying me no attention. Well, anywho, does anybody else have any questions in the...
Okay, so when it germinate and I take the domes off, how often do you supposed to feed it?
I believe generally it's every 2 weeks. Okay. But you want to, at least with the Arrow Garden, you increase the amount of plant food. I don't know what it says on this one. Since you have a mix of things, I don't know. I would definitely look through the instructions and see what they recommend, because I'm new to using this type of plant food. But I use the going live with Miss T is kind of my reminder, because it's every 2 weeks.
I'm frozen.
Okay, so not Sunday coming up, but the next Sunday I feed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then that means we'll have an update on mine.
Yes, indeed. Can't wait to see it.
Me too. Because if I like it, then I can get a bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she has no channel. Okay.
I thought she had a channel.
I thought she had a channel. I didn't see. I was trying to keep up with the comments. Oh, you might have to drop down and come back up, but we're about to end anyways. Thank everybody for coming up. I recommend mixing a whole gallon. And then
Tom said for feeding, I recommend mixing up a whole gallon. And then as you need to refill the unit, just pour the gallon into it.
Okay.
Okay, so what would I buy more of this at when I run this out?
Amazon, basically. Amazon. But I haven't seen them in the big box stores yet. But they're getting a lot of new stuff in, but you can also go to a local hydroponics store. I found one actually in Atlanta that I love. So if you don't want to order online, then just check and see if you have a local hydroponics store. Every city has one. I'd be willing to bet y'all have one too.
We'll have to see. I know we got something called Sutherland. Sutherland.
Oh, Sullivan's.
Yeah, that.
Mhm.
And they have a variety of stuff because I went there one day and did a video on it, and I didn't want to leave out the store. I was like, dang, man, I need some land. I need some so I can plant all this stuff.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. Check them out and just look online because every store or every city has a hydroponic store. I was surprised how many are out there now.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look and see if we got one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
this I've been procrastinating. Well, not really say procrastinating. I just been going to my sleep pattern been messed up.
Mm-hmm.
So I made myself go to sleep last night. And when I jumped up, it was like 7 something. I thought I had missed it. I was like, oh Lord, I done missed it again. And I was on time. So
So, Miss JK, everyone does they're different. I've seen Denny Ray say, I feed hydroponic nutrient solution to the entire garden every 2 weeks along with fish fertilizer.
I missed the question. What was the question?
She was asking Denny Ray, is he do the fish fertilizer, I believe, for the hydroponics? And so I had to scroll back up, and that's what he said.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't tried fish fertilizer in mine yet. I'm a little afraid of the odor, but if you have a big system, aquaponics, then you already have fish, so it's probably not gonna be that much of an odor. But yeah, I've never tried fish fertilizer, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, I only leave mine outdoors. I mean, it's too funky. No. I'm not bringing that in the house.
For new hydroponic gardeners. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I ain't got to worry about that.
It is 10:20. I gotta go get Tampa's gift. Hang out with my daughter for a little bit. Go to the Indiana meet and greet.
Big day.
Okay. And figure out what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. Let me see. Funky is an understatement.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. How people get in my Uber car and they funky.
My favorite cousin in the whole world. Enjoy, y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Again. Thank you, Deborah.
That's a lot of gallons.
Ooh, a 55-gallon drum.
Oh wow! I'll say, okay, yeah, you have a lot.
Yeah,
you have a big one. Okay,
I don't even have that outside. Mm-hmm. No,
that's a goal. I'm expanding, so stay tuned. I've gotten the bug now. So,
what is everybody else doing today?
Not usual. I'm going to church. I want to get out in the yard today, though. It's supposed to be, really well. It is pretty outside. I was really busy yesterday, so I couldn't do much out in the garden. But I need to get out there. I'm ready to set up a couple of the new raised beds. Ooh. And I got to expand. So I don't know. Maybe I'll video myself doing it. We'll see. I know.
We'll wait on you. I'll see Tampa in a minute. So, all right.
I'm trimming fruit trees and feeding them and just getting some dinner cooked later on.
Yeah. What are you cooking?
I still haven't decided yet. So I think I'm gonna do a soup with the sprouts. I got a rotisserie chicken. I think I'm gonna make quick work of it and put some coconut milk in there, curry, spice it up.
Oh wow!
Okay,
so, I'm on my way. What's your address?
Okay. Me too.
About getting Miss T. We on our way.
Gas up the tank and head your way.
I got enough sprouts for everybody.
Okay. Did you see the first part when she was sprouting? Like she just put the seeds in and the colander, and it looked real simple.
But how do you do that? Are you gonna do a tutorial on that or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And broke F. Smith. I don't know if you called it because I seen you got a video just dropped. F. Smith said she gonna
can, bro.
might be recording here. Yo, she can cook.
We'll see how that goes.
You see, I'm still single, so
Yes, I can.
okay. I'm making honey magic today. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Both you play too much. Thank y'all for being here. You have a wonderful day at church. Tampa,
Thank
I'll see you in a minute.
Yep, I'll see you at the wow.
We'll be there to get some of those sprouts fresh.
Yes, ma'am.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
The place that we going to, do they got food?
Yeah, it's a cafeteria.
Okay. We good. We good.
That's an important question too.
Yeah, we good then. You will see me at 2 then.
Thank y'all.
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yes,
a lot of plausible moments.
yes.
I'm glad I caught it. Yes.
Thank y'all. I got a couple errands to run, and I will see y'all bright and early tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone. Y'all have a great